I'm Kristen Vartan. Here are the stories making headlines locally. Military officials saying a Navy pilot died after crashing a fighter jet. This happened around Friday afternoon near Trona, which is just east of Ridgecrest and borders Kern County with San Bernardino County. The pilot, whose name has not yet been released, was based out of the Naval Air Station in Lemoore. That's 220 miles northwest of Trona. And Naval Security Forces responded to the scene, as did firefighters based out of the Naval Air Weapons Station in China Lake. The fighter jet that crashed was an F-18E Super Hornet. Now, no other people were thankfully involved, and the cause of the crash remains under investigation. Well, turning now to the pandemic, Kern County Public Health COVID-19 case data showing hundreds of new infections ahead of our weekend. Officials reporting 767 new COVID-19 cases since Tuesday. That averages to about 191 new infections per day. Public Health also reporting that 3 more people lost their lives to the virus. This raises our total COVID-related deaths to 2,400. Switching gears now, let's take a look at our weather forecast. It is warming up slowly but surely here in our county. We have some reprieve in these hours this weekend in those upper 80s. So if you want to go outside, there's so many events coming our way this weekend, as well as a heritage festival and even a walk for kids. Nice and moderate temperatures for us, but we are going to go into these scorching digits here, triple digits to be exact. We're expecting those next Saturday and Sunday, possibly hitting 112 degrees. And until we get there, we're inching up in those 90s. And seems like we're going to stick in those triple digits pretty much into next week. For our weekend ahead, make sure you plan accordingly because we do have a fluctuation of temperature. We're going to be in those 70s this morning, inching up, and then we're going to inch back down to those lower 60s tonight. So you want to definitely make sure you have sunblock, you layer, bring a light jacket with you just in case. Tomorrow we're going to hit those 90s into those lower 70s in the early morning hours and then into those 80s. Then for our mountains, it's going to also shift quite a bit here. We're going to be in those 80s for a bit in Lake Isabella, and then we're going to hit those 90s and eventually possibly 101 Friday. And Tehachapi and Fraser Park, you're going to be looking at those lower 70s and eventually 80s and 90s as well. It's going to be hot, and that's what's making headlines right now. We'll have another update for you later in the day.